sound of a crackling fire and howling wind, speaking in a hushed, suspenseful tone. Have you ever felt that prickle on the back of your neck? That feeling of being watched when you're absolutely positively sure you're alone. For the Miller family, that feeling became their reality, trapped in the vast, unforgiving wilderness of Alaska. It was supposed to be the adventure of a lifetime. John, Sarah, and their 10-year-old son Leo were driving their rugged old Jeep through a remote, snow-capped Alaskan forest. The scenery was breathtaking. Towering pines heavy with snow, a silence so deep it felt ancient. But then, disaster struck. With a sickening lurch and a final sputtering cough, their Jeep died. Miles from any town with no cell service, the immediate thrill of adventure turned into a cold, creeping dread. As the sun began to dip below the horizon, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple, the temperature plummeted. Panic was setting in. Just as they were about to lose hope, John spotted it through the trees, a dark, angular shape against the white snow. An old wooden hut, it was a miracle. The hut was dilapidated, ancient, but it was shelter. Inside it was dusty and filled with the scent of damp wood and something else, something musky and unfamiliar. They found an old fireplace and managed to get a small, sputtering fire going. Huddled together, they felt a fragile sense of safety. But the feeling didn't last. As night fell, strange sounds began to echo from the jungle outside. Scrabbling noises on the roof. A low, guttural chittering that didn't sound like any animal they knew. Leo, wide-eyed, swore he saw something tall and impossibly thin moving between the trees, its eyes glowing faintly in the dark. John and Sarah tried to comfort him, telling him it was just the wind, just his imagination, but they felt it too. The unnerving sense of being observed. For 2 agonizing days they were prisoners in that hut, rationing their meager snacks, their fear growing with every passing hour. The strange noises continued, always just at the edge of their vision, just at the edge of their hearing. They were constantly on edge, jumping at every creak of the old wood. On the 3rd morning, a miracle, the sound of an engine. A group of local hunters had stumbled upon their abandoned Jeep and followed their tracks. The relief was overwhelming, a tidal wave of emotion that left them weak. They scrambled out of the hut, not even daring to look back, and piled into the hunter's truck. As they drove away, John glanced back at the hut one last time. For a split second, he thought he saw a tall, shadowy figure standing in the doorway, its form almost blending into the darkness within. He blinked and it was gone. Back in the warmth and safety of a small-town motel, they finally felt like they could breathe again. The nightmare was over, or so they thought. That night, Sarah was woken by a strange sound. It was coming from Leo's bed. She sat up, her heart pounding. In the dim light filtering through the window,